Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to be playing with a lot of new makeup that I have here. I've been obviously accumulating this for the past couple of weeks. It's been a while since I sat down and played with makeup with you guys. I am super excited, really excited. I cannot wait to play with a majority of this stuff. I have played with some of it, but that's pretty much it. Like, I have a ton of new items. I have the new Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt. I have the Jaclyn Hill setting powders. I'm upset because I wanted the actual like setting palette, but the light one came out of stock. But I did purchase two of her loose powders. I purchased her translucent powder, which I'm super excited to try. Also one of her highlighters. I absolutely love her packaging. I just want to like start off with that. Like, I absolutely love her packaging. It's so nice. It's so chic. I have this guy here that I've been absolutely loving. It's the e.l.f. X Jen Atkin. It's the Mist Me spray, and I absolutely freaking love it. And then I also have some of the Makeup by Mario Self Sculpt. He just came out with this. I purchased everything. I purchased the bronzer, which I actually think is kind of too light for me, but we're going to try it out anyway. It might be okay for when I'm pale like I am right now. Might not work when I'm self-tan, but we'll see. I ordered 2 shades of the cream contour, and then I also have 2 shades of the stick blushes as well, the cream blushes. And then I purchased a powder highlight, which is so pretty, and also a powder blush as well. Again, I love his packaging. His packaging is really chic. Sometimes I like have a love-hate relationship with white packaging because I'm the type of person whose hands are dirty like the whole time I'm doing my makeup, but you know, it is what it is. I also purchased a crap ton of these lashes by Beauty Creations, and I've already worn some pairs, actually like 1 or 2 pairs, and I love it. And then I have some new lip products here, so pretty much like the only thing that I don't have new is like the face. I have the new Natasha Denona Zendo palette here that we're going to play with, and then I also have the Makeup Revolution, the Friends collection. I purchased the lip kits, I purchased Phoebe and Rachel. So I wanted to test these out because I haven't even tried them out. They are liquid lips, so let's see. And that's pretty much it. I am very excited. And I have a new brow pencil here. I've been trying to test this out, you know, as much as I possibly can. This is the Huda Beauty hashtag Bomb Brows micro shade brow pencil. And I might have used this before on here, but I'm going to use it again just because I figured it's new. It is like a new brow product for me. So I'm just going to go ahead. This is in the shade 5. So what's up, guys? I miss you. It's been so long since I filmed. Again, I'm really sorry. It's just like life has been so crazy, and I don't know if it's because like I'm engaged. I don't know if it's because like I'm just busier. I have no idea what it is, but it's so frustrating because I want to film like every day, but I just can't. It's just like, I mean, I probably could, but but at the same time I can't. But I just been so busy with wedding stuff too. It's just crazy. And I'm actually like compiling a couple of like makeup items that I want to get for another for the bride makeup tutorial. So stay tuned for that. If you guys have any recommendations for like long lasting foundations, you know, things like that, I really want to get a like cream foundation palette and test that out, because I know a lot of like makeup artists, like celebrity makeup artists, and a lot of makeup artists actually use a lot of creams. Like if you guys don't follow Harush, I love watching Harush. She uses a lot of creams as well, like cream foundations, as pretty much her base, and then she'll use like a pump of liquid foundation just to blend everything together. And I swear her makeup always looks so seamless. So there's that. I booked my engagement party, which is very exciting, which is in August. So like I'm the type of person that when I have something coming up, like I need to get shit done. Like I'm going away in the beginning of July, and it's June 11th, and I already have a list of things that like I need to bring with me. It's just, I don't know if I would like call that like crazy or just like very organized. I don't want to use the term crazy because it's not crazy. It's just how I am. I'm very anal. I want it to be done with. I don't like rushing to do it. After like right before, it bothers me. It gives me like such anxiety because then like It's like shopping for a dress last minute and then you can't find anything. Like, I hate that feeling. And then you're like, oh my God, like, you know, that's just kind of like how I feel. But, you know, there's just so much crap going on. And like I said, I am going away. So, like, I do want to film like a few more videos beforehand. And then I got a facial. And then I ended up getting an allergic reaction from the facial, which... no surprise there. I'm literally allergic to air. Like, it was just so weird because the day of the facial, I was fine. I didn't feel anything. And then, boom, it like hit me. Like, my neck was all red and irritated. And I was like, oh, okay. So this is my skin reacting. Okay, cool. Didn't think anything of it. I kind of just let it slide because it's only my neck. But then as the day progressed, it went up on my jawline, by my ears. It was just very uncomfortable for me. And then I woke up on last Tuesday, the 2nd, right after Memorial Day weekend. And my eye was swollen, under here was swollen. It was horrible. So obviously I couldn't put makeup on top of that because hello. My skin was just going through shit. I'm going to use the Makeup by Mario light bronzer to just throw this in my crease. And I used my Dose of Colors concealer, by the way, to prime my lid. But I'm just going in with the bronzer. I tried using this the other day, to be honest with you. Some of these products aren't a first impression. And some of them are, like the Jaclyn Hill products I haven't used yet. So those are definitely, a first impression. But like the Makeup by Mario, I tried using it. I think it's very, light. Like this is the light shade and it's beautiful, but like that's a transition shade. Like, can you even see that on camera? So this is the Natasha Denona Zendo palette. Zendo. I don't know how to pronounce the accent on this O. I want to say it's Zendo palette. It's so beautiful. So I was thinking I wanted to obviously like stick in this realm, but I think I want to put this under my lower lash line because I think that would look really pretty. But I don't know if that's like fallish. But then I also really love this red shade here and then these shades. So I think I might go in with something like that. I think that's going to be really pretty. I'm just going to go back in. Like this Vigor shade, this Vigor shade is really nice. I'm going to take a little bit of Balance. Balance is this like neutral brown right there in the palette. And I'm just going to throw this right under here. Like looking down into the mirror so the brush goes right into the eye socket. Helps you really like define that crease once you like find like the socket that your brush can just like go right into. I love Natasha Denona shadows. I just feel like they're unmatched, honestly. So a lot of new makeup has been coming out, and I just feel like there are some products where I'm like, do I feel that way about anybody else? Because I just feel like the products, like they're pretty and stuff, but they're not like blowing my mind. I did purchase the Jaclyn Hill Bougie Rouge collection, which is her blush collection. So I'm super excited for that to come in. I am like super excited for that to come in. It's going to be, oh my God, amazing. Blush is literally my favorite makeup item ever. And I'm just literally blending this shade back and forth into the crease. It's actually getting a little bit darker, but not like muddy darker in the crease, which I'm okay with. And I'm just like taking the excess out. I don't want to blow this out too much. I kind of want to keep it more structured. I think I'm going to take Mindful. I think I'm going to take this shade. And I think we're going to push this in our outer corner. like, I feel like it has a shimmer in it, this shade. It's not like a matte color. It's very unique. And I'm just going to pack this right here. Actually gonna mix some balance in there as well, like take balance by the edges. Just gonna blend this out right here. It's a little harsh, so we're just gonna blend. Pick up some bronzer if you have to. Remember when I said I didn't want to drag this out? These shades are just blending so beautifully, like obviously they are because they're Natasha Denona. We're totes gonna cut the crease because I'm actually really excited for what I'm gonna do. So I think I'm gonna take this shade and pat it. I'm just using my dose of colors. Remember to like pat when you take out the, like pat when you're blending your wet crease. I find that it helps. I think I'm actually going to use the Jaclyn Hill palette to set that area. I know people said that there was some shimmer in this. I can kind of see it, but I'm not mad at it. What I did was I took the shade Yama and I just threw this on my lid, and it's like a goldeny green reflective. I actually really like it. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye real quick, and then we'll get to the funner stuff, I guess. Okay, so if you couldn't already tell, I have some of the contour already on this side. That was for TikTok purposes only. So now we're gonna get into it here. So he came out with 2 shape sticks. These are the Soft Sculpt Shaping Stick. I got the shade light medium and medium just because I didn't know like what shade to get. I did end up just trying light medium though, which is a little bit cooler in comparison to medium. Medium is definitely a little bit more on the warm side. I have the swatches back here if you can tell. So we're going to go back in with obviously light medium just to have everything match, and I just go around the forehead and cheekbone and the chin. What I do notice is that it's a very, I don't want to say thick, but I find that this consistency is similar to the RCMA Shinto palette. I don't know if you guys, the RCMA like 5 palettes, I have the shade Shinto to cream contour. I feel like that's the kind of, I'm sorry, I'm looking for a brush. That's the kind of, you know, formula I feel like I'm getting it from. It doesn't really like blend as easily as a concealer, but it's, you'll see, like when I start to blend it out, these are double-ended. These and the blush sticks are double-ended, so you do have that brush, which I guess is really nice, especially if you're a makeup artist. You know, you can just apply with the stick and then flip your brush over and go ahead and edit. But I find that I'm like really struggling to blend it out with the brush. I don't know if it's the brush that's attached to this that's making it difficult, or if it's just the texture in general. I don't know, because I go in with this brush and I just feel like it blends better. So I'm thinking maybe because we have more control with this brush, excuse me. Like, see, like the forehead just blended so seamlessly. I think it's the brush. I think it is the brush. Like, I feel like I have to go back in with just a little bit more just to like blend this out. And I definitely think that it dries pretty quick, so just keep that in mind. If you're the type of person that like draws your cream contour and your concealer all over your face, you might want to skip that with this. But I also feel like it could be a combination of the foundation that I'm using right now. The foundation that I used was the Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Foundation, which I actually love this foundation. I typically do love this foundation. I'm thinking maybe because it's just a little bit drier right now because we're headed into the warmer summer months. So I'm thinking it could be that. But I mean, like, it looks nice. It looks nice. It doesn't feel thick or anything. I mean, even though it was hard to blend, I go like this to just make sure I don't have any, like, harsh lines by my neck, because those are the worst. I am going to take a little bit more, though, and just cream contour my nose a little bit more. I did already do this, but just to even it out. I think it's beautiful for nose contour. This shade is definitely a little bit more cool. So if you like it, like if you like your cream bronzers a little bit more cool or a little bit more warm, just definitely pick and choose. The shade range, I don't know. The shade range, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I think there's only like 5 or 6 shades of each category, and I don't know how inclusive that is. It's just like I don't know. Like, he's a makeup artist, so I'm just concerned as to why the shade range was so minimal. But then at the same time, I feel like I technically really didn't need to buy medium. All right, let's try the blush sticks. If you guys want the actual, they're called Soft Pop blush sticks. So I got 2 shades. Soft Coral is on top and Pale Petal is on the bottom. I think I'm going to go in with Soft Coral on one side at least, and then we'll do the powder blush on the other side. So that's pretty. I feel like this brush is good for like patting purposes. I don't think it's necessarily that great for blending surfaces. I feel like this is so silly because I feel like this is stupid. And hear me out real quick. The name of the item is on the bottom of this cap. I feel like it should be on the side, especially on the inside, because like I just put the Pale Petal cap on the end of my light medium shaping stick. So it's like you have to remember what you're using. See, this is, I just put light medium on the bottom of my blush, and that's incorrect. So I feel like the name should have been somewhere else, or else you really can't have more than one component out at the same time, or else you're going to get them mixed up. But we're going to move on. I'm going to go ahead and try out the new Jaclyn Hill powders. Now we are ready to set this face. I am going to take the translucent powder, but in a little bit. I purchased both shades. I purchased 2 shades. I purchased Brightening Lilac and Brightening Light Banana. I don't really love a super bright under eye, but I'm willing to see. So we are just going to blend out any creasing here. My nose contour is a little heavy, but it's okay. And her powder is very finely milled, like it's very finely milled. So I'm just going to pick some up and then actually dust some off on the back of my hand. And we're going to push this into the under eye. Whoa. Okay, so there's obviously some excess product, which we will pick up. I think I'm going to use brightening lilac on the left side, just so we can try it. Okay. I am not a baking kind of gal, so this is literally gonna come off right now. So I like to push the rest of it into my skin and lightly dust away. What? I look hella dry, and I'm not even gonna say that it's the products that I'm putting on top of my face. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's the foundation. I am so surprised that's what lilac looked like under my eyes. I want to put some lilac under here, even though I shouldn't because I'm looking a little dry there. Put some. I think the problem is I usually mix my Laura Mercier foundation in with the Candle Glow, which is definitely a dewier foundation. I'm going to take the translucent powder on my forehead. I can't wait to read all the comments of me banging on top of these components because they're quite loud. Okay. Okay. We're going to spray this face. I definitely think on camera, my under eyes look super, super light. This is the Jen Atkin e.l.f. spray. The mist on it is divine. Let me get my fan. Oh, the last item that I purchased from the Makeup by Mario collection is obviously a highlighter. This is the Soft Glow highlighter, and I purchased the shade Pearl, which looks really, really pretty. Really, really pretty. Kind of just melts onto the skin. So we're going to go ahead and this is in the shade Pearl. Whoa. It's like melting into my skin. This is beautiful. It is like melting onto my skin. Oh my gosh. I want to use this Jaclyn Hill highlighter, even though I think it's going to be too dark. So I'm going to use it on this side. Oh! Oh my gosh. I love her highlighting palette. Her holiday highlighting palette is literally beautiful. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I'll ever not wear a highlighter. Like, I'm going to throw this on my brow bone right now. And in the inner corner, because it's beautiful. There's nothing better than an inner corner highlight. I fucking love a good inner corner highlight. It's just so good. Even though I didn't finish the lower lash line. It's just so good. I'm going to spray my face again. All right, I'm feeling pretty matte, so I don't know how I'm going to feel about wearing a matte lipstick right now. I hear so many people talking about this mascara, and I don't think I've ever tried it. Even when I worked at MAC, I don't think I ever tried it personally on myself. It's the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash, and I purchased this because a lot of my lower lash mascaras, like, or my mascara in general, has just been under my eyes. So I purchased this because everybody raves about it. So we are going to see, and I'm going to put it to the test because I feel like after an hour, my mascara is always running. And I hate that. I love a good spidery under eye. I do. All right, let's get into these lip liners. So I'm going to go in with the shade Phoebe. Oh my God. I literally can't take it out. I can't be bothered. I'm just going to use my Huda Beauty Lip Contour 2.0 in the shade Honey Beige. I'm just going to go in with my Maybelline Lip Gloss. This is in the shade 002 Ice. Okay, that completes everything. Let's talk. We already know I love this because I said it before I even applied it. I'm wearing the Beauty Creations lashes in the style Daydream, and I just absolutely love them. I think they're so beautiful. MAC Giga Black Lash. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. The Huda Beauty Bomb Brows, I like it, but I find that as I'm going, part of it breaks. So I don't know if it's because it's super thin or what. Makeup by Mario, I have to say this collection is stunning. I am just struggling to tell if I like the shaping sticks because of the way that they were blending. I felt that they were a little bit like harsh, like just to kind of like blend out. So I'm not really too sure. It could have been my foundation, could have been me, could be my skin. I'm going to keep testing them out. I think his highlighter is probably one of my favorite things right now. His highlighter literally melted into the skin. It's not sitting on top of my skin. It's not accentuating any pores. It's just doing its thing, and it's absolutely stunning. So, top notch on the highlighter. The blush sticks, absolutely love them again as well. Anything I feel like in a stick form is going to feel a little bit more greasy, a little bit more thick. That's just my personal opinion, as opposed to it being in a tube, because I find like the tube, like anything that, any kind of product that's in a tube is going to be a little bit more creamier, a little bit liquidier, you know, things like that. So, but I love the blushes. I think the blushes are beautiful, and I'm going to keep testing out the sticks as well. I'm not really a fan of the brush, but yet again, when I do try these out and I try them with a different foundation and different layers underneath, I'll obviously see if it was the matte foundation underneath that was, you know, preventing it to blend with this brush, or if it's just the brush itself. As for Jaclyn Cosmetics, I will let you know how I feel about this translucent powder right now. I want to definitely take flash photography right now just to see if I get any flashback. I feel like I'm not going to get any flashback, but because it is brightening, The loose powders, at least, I feel like I might get a little bit of a cast. I mean, my forehead looks really, really good. It looks like shiny. I also don't mind the little flecks of shimmer in the translucent powder, because I go in with highlighter anyway on my forehead. So I'm not really that mad at it, but I will let you know. And as for these guys, I mean, my under eye looks phenomenal. Like, my under eye is so smooth. I want to get my hands on her palette with the 4 colors to set underneath the eyes as well. I feel like I'm gonna like that the most. I'm not really a baking kind of gal, and I don't really like a super bright under eye. I got really nervous with the lilac. I got really nervous with the lilac. I thought it was gonna be like really purple, give me kind of like a pink hue. I got really nervous with it, but I think we are gonna be okay. I do like them, but like I said, I'm not really a baking kind of gal, so I'm gonna keep testing them out. When I bake, why did I go like this? When I bake, it's literally for like 3 seconds. Like, I apply it here, I apply it here. I put my beauty blender down, I pick up a brush, and then I buff it out. Because I have super dry skin, I have super dry under eyes, and like, if your under eyes are looking dry, it can actually make you appear to be older. You know, if it starts to be like super dry and flaky and like greasy, it could make you appear like you have more mature skin. But I'm going to keep testing these out. I really don't have any complaints, really. I knew going into this video that the bronzer is probably too light for me. I'm going to try it on its own, though. I have yet to try it on its own. I only applied it on top of the bronzer that I applied on my forehead. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry I've been MIA, but I love you guys. I'm back. Leave any video requests you have down for me below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.